Joseph W. Brady's update on Victor Valley College describes upgrades underway at the football stadium and promotes the upcoming Alumni Hall of Fame and Distinguished Service Awards Gala.
Well, Terry, so speaking of which, we just had, so today is 16th of January. We just had a board meeting on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a new president, Jennifer Tarpley.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is her third term as president. So we rotate. Brandon Woods was right behind that. Had a great board meeting. Two of our board members will be attending some training for trusteeship. We have an evaluation coming up with Dr. Walden again. So part of our secret that people just don't quite get, we are constantly evaluating everything we do, but we're constantly evaluating Dr. Walden. He has real goals. They're measurable goals. I'll be doing a phone call with Dr. Guy Lease next Friday morning. It'll be an hour interview. He interviews each one of the trustees so that he can come back. We then sit down in probably 3 weeks, and it's a 3-hour meeting with Dr. Walden to go through not only the goals, but where are we really and where are we going to go and how we refine them. So, so the meeting went well, but let me read to you. I asked Dr. Walden intentionally for this. So we just put out a contract on Tuesday night. And I don't have the rendering, okay? But you know how excited I am about that Educational Conference Center, the football stadium and all. And the board has been very supportive about upgrading that baseball. So you just can't upgrade and build. Okay, so the next thing, our parking lot, concrete parking lot, is going under construction. We gave that bid out. They'll start here in the next couple of weeks. So to the south of the Educational Conference Center, where the tennis courts is, that will all be refigured, and I think we have 300 parking places coming in there. So we've had, in the past, we've had the Gala in the past last year and things. So we do have a Gala. We do have the Gala, and I'm going to talk about it. But so I'm going to read something to you because when a board member reaches out to Dr. Walden as a trustee and asks a question, he takes that question and responds back to all the board members so we all know. And I think the public will be really excited about this, and we will have the drawing next time. So dear board, some of you have requested more information about the field houses. That information is provided below. We do not have drawings as of yet, but I will forward those to you as soon as I receive them. The stadium field houses and press box project at Victor Valley College represents the final phase of the stadium's development, aims to provide comprehensive support for both current and future students. This ambitious project will involve the installation of new modular facilities, ensuring modern and up-to-date amenities. The scope includes demolition of the existing structures and installation of a full set of new modular facilities, a 72 by 40 home team building, a 36 by 40 home equipment building, a 40 by 40 visiting team building, and a 12 by 40 restroom building totaling 6,720 square feet. Terry, you've been there for years. You've been monitoring Victor Valley College since you and I met, 30 some odd years ago? So you know how important that is. Yeah. And it is important to me. And it was funny when Deb was on over there on a recent, she goes, where do these guys have to go and change and all that? So, yeah. These structures include locker rooms, team support spaces, offices, restrooms, storage, exam rooms, custodial areas, all built to modern standards with concrete foundations, steel frame construction, upgraded mechanical, CCTV, and IT infrastructure. The project also integrates code-compliant finishes, ADA features, and utility coordination required by the Division of the State Architect, which is a DSA. So the DSA is who we have to go through on everything that we do. To implement the project, the district utilized a piggyback proposal from American Modular Systems for fabrication of the modular buildings at an approximate cost of $2.7 million, and subsequently conducted a formal public bid for site work, demolition, and installation. Jurgensen Concrete was the lowest responsive and responsible bidder at $4.5 million, with the board of trustees ratifying the contract on January 13, 2026. Their scope includes demolition, grading, utility work, foundations, electrical service extensions, paving, fencing, complete installation of modular buildings. Together, these components provide a comprehensive upgrade to the stadium sports complex, improving functionality, safety, and overall experience for student, athletes, staff, and visitors. Now, I know that Coach Saban, who used to be at Alabama, would I mean, his facilities were a lot better. But Terry, the nice thing is that the board, I think our faculty are starting to understand how important winning programs are. Our wrestling program's done well, basketball's done well. I mean, look at our football. We won the championship.
Yeah.
We won the whole enchilada. And I was there during the first half, and they didn't play very well. I think as soon as I left, they went out and they kicked Santa Monica's you know what.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. And I think what happens is when you have winning teams, no matter the size of them, they make other students feel so much better, have so much pride, and it brings people together. So I'm really very happy about that. Now in the meantime, we get another email from Dr. Walden. Actually, it was from Artie, your friend Artie Allen. He oversees. He just got a nice promotion. He's a dean, and it's very well deserved. This is on Tuesday, January 13th, day of our board meeting. Hello, Dr. Walden and Dr. Tarango. This comes from Artie. I'm excited to share some incredible news. One of the biggest four-year transfer signings we've had in a long time. Ricky Sampson Jr., a standout from our football program, is officially signing with the University of Purdue. That's pretty good. I mean, Terry, you've been covering VVC for a long time. I mean, I can't remember the last time we had somebody get to that kind of rank. So it kind of tells you we did honor the football team in December, and it was nice to have them come in. We also honored the wrestling team. Yeah. I mean, the wrestling team is knocking it out of the park. Yeah. And now, what Artie's brought is this aura around him. I mean, you see it. I see it at the board meetings. I see how people interact with him. Everybody likes him. He likes everybody. And when you have that kind of an interaction with people, success breeds success. So something I am very, very, very proud of. As one of the longest trustees in the school's history, 14 years, and I will be rerunning again in November, this is our catalog for 2025 to 2026. Look at the thickness of that. Mm-hmm. You talking about, so when I first came to VVC, I would say it was about that, okay? Now look at this. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it really gets into, the whole idea is everything we do, the question we always ask is how does this improve the experience for our students? Okay, there's only one reason we're there, is for student success. So for all of our groups that we have and the different groups that we have, this talks about the 200 programs that we have. It is so up to date, and I am so proud of it. I couldn't throw this away if I wanted to. So I want to take my hat off and let me acknowledge a couple of people that are on here. Fellow trustees, Jennifer Tarpley, Stephen Terrell, Brandon Wood, Dr. Chappelle Griffin. On the administrative side, obviously Dr. Walden, Dr. Todd Scott, who's what we call our chief of staff, Eric Freeman is vice president of students of administrative services, Monica Martinez, who is our human resources. We have Dr. Mackenzie Tarango, who's vice president of instruction, Virginia Moran, executive dean of institutional effectiveness, Malia Carpenter, instructional dean, School of Business Law, Kelly Calho, who's instructional dean, School of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences, Brian Qualls, instructional dean, School of Public Safety and Industrial Technology, Henry Young, institutional dean, School of Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics, Edward Alvarez, student dean of Student Services. So we've got a lineup. I mean, we're the fastest growing community college in California, and like I said a couple of months ago, I was proud to be with Dr. Walden and Dr. Scott to go down to New Orleans and talk about where we've been and where we are and where we're going to go. And what's nice is that everybody on the board is very committed to it. All the deans are committed to it. The students are committed to it, and there's just no way to lose. So the last thing I do want to bring up, we have a great foundation. They're doing incredible things. They bring in great money, and they create friendships and hopefully help create some financial. The Luster and Legacy Gala, this will be the school's, I believe it's our 50th, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's our 50th anniversary for the foundation. So Victor Valley College, I think, is 64 years old foundation. It is going to be on February 28th from 6 to 10 p.m. If you, Desert Valley Hospital is the main sponsor. We have multiple sponsors throughout. It goes from 6 to 10. It will be in the Alumni Hall. It's the Alumni Hall of Fame and Distinguished Service Awards. It will be at the college. in our educational conference center. But let me tell you who the award winners are. This is pretty exciting. We have Dr. Lee Harvey Bennett Jr. He's our Distinguished Service for Education. He oversees the automotive department, and I'm just telling you, a passionate guy, somebody that was so passionate that after Deb and I met him, not met him, Deb met him 2 years ago, we decided to do an endowment in his program for scholarship. I mean, he just cares deeply. In the community, we have Stacy Duvall with Duvall Rubber. Stacy's done incredibly well. She's the chairman of the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce. She's a real leader. Our young alum is Shannon Dunkel with the town of Apple Valley. Our alumni, this is big, Marie Langley, Desert Valley Hospital, Desert Valley Medical Group. I've known Marie since James Langley worked with me and Pete Westman almost, 27, 28 years ago. I've seen their kids all grow up. They've done well. And the final one, it's called the President's Award. So it's an award that President Brendan Wood and President Walden sat down and they discuss, and between them they come to consensus. And I also believe that the president of the foundation, I think Craig Garrett, I think Craig is president. Hopefully, if I'm not wrong, Craig, I apologize. But they sit down and they pick out somebody, and by unanimously, Peter Allen. So my wife Deborah used to work with Peter over at Contel. He's good friends with Caldwell Cox, a whole bunch. He loves golf. He was at the college for probably 30 years. He reminds me, I spoke in one of his early classes. He loves golf. He's a really good guy. He was an interim superintendent for a period of time when Chris O'Hearn left. So we've got a great lineup this year, and I want to thank Kirsten Acosta and her great staff for putting this on, and I think it's going to be a great event for those that do show. If you want to go to this, let me tell you, just call 760-245-4271 and dial extension 2523. That goes directly to Kirsten. And if you want to get her email, Kirsten, I hate to do this to you, it's Kirsten, Kirsten .Acosta, ACOSTA, at vvc.edu. It'll be an absolutely incredible event. I mean, last year we honored a lot of great people, but one of them was actually Terry Caldwell. Yeah. And I'm glad we did it because of just, age. So I think that's my update for Victor Valley College. Yeah.